And welcome back, guys, to the Artful Podcast. Here's Matteo. Before we go on with a new episode, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share it with people that loves art. And yeah, in this new episode, let's jump into it straight away. I'm gonna react again to animation and anime. I started this segment last week because I wanted to share this passion of mine, which is movie, animation, anime, and I received lots of messages saying that the reaction video was they really everybody enjoyed the reaction video, so I decided to make another one, and I started last week with animation made by the Stray Dog Studio, and the animation was called Legend, a Dragon Ball tale. And I decided to start this segment with that video because I think it's one of the best animation made in the last few years, and it's really surprising because it's made by fan. It's not made by this big animation studios, and yeah, so was just a great product to start this segment. So today I want to talk about anime that recently got attention. It's been going on for a while, at least a few years for sure, especially like the anime series. The manga, I think it's older. It's older than the anime. But I'm talking about Baki. So Baki, it's this anime about this young guy that his only mission it's to kill, I think, or anyway, win a fight against his father. So it's an martial art based anime. So it touches all martial arts like techniques and styles of fight. So kung fu, karate, boxing, all that. But so the story starts with basically there is this mom and they have a kid, and his father, it's one of the most powerful, like actual powerful, like strength, the strongest man alive. For whatever, like the story, the father kills the mother, or like if yeah, I think he kills her. So Baki decides that his only mission in life is to win against his father, the man called the nickname is the ogre. So I want to talk about this anime because I like it. I really enjoyed watching it. The new season is just come out a month ago, a few weeks ago, on Netflix. So that's why I'm like, I want to talk about this, and especially because there is a but. There is something that I'm not a fan of recently, of what's happening in animation and in animes, and yeah, I want to talk about that when I will show you, so it's easier to understand. But anyway, in this new episode, I want to talk about Baki, and I want to see a couple of videos. So I'll show you what Baki is first, and then one of the, I think the most brutal episode that for me that was in season 2 on Netflix. And yeah, let's start the first video in 3, 2, 1, now. So this video it's from a YouTube channel called Anime Die 2. Thank you, Anime Die 2, for this video. It's a full fight scene from Baki Hanma versus Biscuit Oliver. which is basically like the main enemy, let's say, in BAKI, the series. And let's start the video now.
I'll do it. I'll give you what you want.
You really don't get it, do you, Mr.
This is BAKI.
All I want to do is fight. It doesn't need to be all fancy up.
I think.
I mean this, you big bitch.
You want to get it started right now? Is that what you mean?
Face it, you're not a true fighter. And besides,
This is it.
I'm asking if you really think that I'm someone you can beat without using both of your hands.
That is already what I want to talk about. The BAKI. This fight is great. Yeah, BAKI is insane. They all have this, like,
So sorry to keep you
they do crazy things like this.
oh, I'm not done yet.
BAKI's body is insane.
Well, no matter. We're finally face to face.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say, BAKI is like 15, 16 when the whole anime starts. I think in the second season got to 18. But yeah, basically still a teenager.
He's holding Baki's arm and leg like this.
He's holding.
He swung him around like this. I mean, obviously there was
This is
true
insane.
strength still.
He's going through the walls.
Right? Honestly, just being allowed to do
There,
everything
you saw again what I'm gonna talk about this after we finish the video.
really means that there's no room that can hold him.
He was standing there waiting for Baki to get up, getting up. Baki struck out with a kick directly to the calf. But even more amazing was how easily Mr. Oliver grabbed him. And then he calmly directed us. Doubted my own ears.
Biscuit Oliva is ginormous. It is so big.
That before.
It's so big.
Yep. Of course, and then softer than butter.
What is happening? Do you remember this? He's melting.
That's right.
Oh.
Something major had changed. The sweat stains that Baki left behind look just like a face. Hit muscles exercise. It's also called the Devil's Face, and it's only acquired through very specific training. It's about time. You really shouldn't
The
be thrilling
Devil's
as late as
Face.
this. Shall we begin? It seems that my attacks have flipped a switch in you.
I really like the style of drawings they have. It's kind of unique. It's nothing too original.
He lands a hit. This is the point when our naked eyes were first able to register any movement. Come on, what is this, some kind of joke? Are you really trying to say he just lost consciousness all of a sudden?
I was saying there is nothing
It's not something that I need. And that's because
original
I have
really in the
this.
drawing. No, it's not true. It's not original. How I say, it's nothing crazy. They're like human, they're normal human. They're buff, they're ginormous.
The human
But look,
body is
they do
full of
weird
veins.
things like
It
this,
certainly
becoming a
surprised
ball.
Baki. He is the child of a demon after all.
I really like the style of the
He just
of the
bounced right
drawings,
off.
meaning
This technique before.
the whole like
It was
muscles.
against Korean Shinobi.
They have like
Insane.
muscles, extra muscle in every place.
Go ahead and give it a
Even
shot.
on the face, there are
First
some
time, don't see any reason
instances
why it
that
won't work
they have
again.
muscles on faces. And I do like that.
We stood there watching.
It's a
waiting to see what would happen.
new-ish way of drawing. Pretty simple, like really simple. Every muscle it's defined. There is every contour of the drawings.
That could stop on you right
It's
now,
defined.
or
It's
even
really
tear you
clear.
apart.
So it's really
Sadly for you,
a simple
this
way
place
of
isn't
drawing
anywhere
body,
near as merciful
but
as
it's
the
just
brain.
extra.
One of us will have to
Everything's
die.
just
Or even worse, admit
big,
defeat. And Ollie,
extra
my boy,
muscle.
you just revealed your biggest
Yeah.
weakness to me. Shows that your heart's deepest desire is for me to willingly admit defeat. Shouldn't have underestimated me.
And you see that again, what I mean?
Boy, what more can the
It's
two of
the
us
butt.
do?
Speak for yourself. I don't need tricks to beat you.
Let's trade punches. Plant our feet and just go at it proudly.
All of us couldn't do anything but laugh. No! You can't fight him like that! There's a good reason why there are 17 weight classes.
Obviously, the video is edited between
Get it?
all the episodes, so that's why there are these cuts.
Going to exchange what would probably be the strongest punches in the history of the world.
They decide to finish with one punch.
That's one thing that I'm sure of.
Keep punching them in the face.
Or with knowledge.
See, that's the perfect example of the drawings. Like, see, it's they're weird, they're extra, they're like, but they're fun. They're like, yeah, it's a fun drawing, it's a fun anime to watch.
Even less than half my size. It's actually trying to push me back. He's over 200 pounds lighter than me. He's pushing up
Yeah.
back.
Just, oh my god, the punches in the. Ooh. And Baki
I just
win,
lost
obviously.
a fight against BAKI Hanma. If he's gone, then there's no problem. BAKI Hanma leaves here today.
Oh yeah, all this happens in
It's
a
better than
prison.
4,000 prisoners escaping, isn't it?
I asked him to give me a bike, some food, a bottle of water, and even a little cash. A helicopter escort to the airport to make sure I got on the plane and left.
So they decide. There we go. That's the end of the video. That's the end of the video, the first video. So as you saw, it's a fun anime. It's a fun to watch. If you want, every time you're watching episodes, you want to keep watching because it's just so crazy. Like, they think the things they do in this anime is just out there. There is no limits. Literally, there is no limit. And I think what I mean by there is no limit, it's gonna be easy to understand in the second video that I want to watch. So stay tuned. But first of all, I want to talk about the butt and what it's bothering me about the lately animations and animes. There are some animes that are different. Animes, it's always they always keep a really high standards, but I saw that that's happening even there now. For example, in Baki, the video that we saw, fun fight. At the end, they just decided to start punching each other directly in the face and see who's the last standing. Amazing. Everyone that loves anime and loves this kind of anime, like fighting, it's perfect. Like, you just literally just strength, punching each other. There is no power. In Baki, they decided to not have any power. There is a weird thing with like aura, but it's not really power. The power is just the body they have, the strength they have, the martial arts, the techniques they possess. So there is no power. So my bet is regarding like actual like technical aspect of the anime. It's that as we saw, when there is, for example, a punch coming, there is, for example, the transition is not there. What I mean by that, when we saw the first we saw the first reaction video they did, we saw that animation. Every single punch you could see, you couldn't see every single movement, you could see any single, literally like blink of an eye that every single character did, and that was present 100% every time in animation and anime, especially before. What we saw with Baki, a fun fight, but you see punches from here to straight already in the face. There is no transition, there is no movement. The exception, obviously, we saw some punches, we saw some stuff, but there is big portion of this anime that's like this. it's for me, it loses. For me, it loses the whole fighting engagement. When I watch this, I just kind of disconnect, kind of like I'm not really there in the fight. And technically wise, it's, as an artist, I prefer when I see drawings, when I see every single drawing, when I see every single punch draw, when I see every single movement draw, and not just a transportation of the character, of the entire figure of the character from one place to another, and that means it moved, but we didn't see it. So I think that's happening more and more in animation, and especially in anime, which is sad, because anime they always had a really high standard. Fighting anime as well, especially high standards. They never did that. It was more American style of drawing cartoons, drawing comics, that we saw that big flash coming through. You don't see it completely, the movement. You see the beginning at the end clearly. In the middle you see some weird drawings that represents the movement. But now it's happening in animation, in anime as well, Japanese anime, which sucks in a way. I know it's just evolving, it's different style. There are anime like in 2023 that they carry on doing that. New anime, they are more drawing focus, and they keep the standard there. But you can see it. There is all the animes, they do the same thing that we saw in Baki, and it's kind of a shame. As a fan of anime, as a fan obviously drawings, and as an artist, I want to see more of the every single specific movement that the body of the drawings of the character does. And it's a shame that we see less and less and less, and I just don't want to go less and less and less till the point that it's just not there anymore. We don't have any new anime. Think about Dragon Ball Z. Think about the Avatar, which think about Full Metal Alchemist. You literally saw every single movement. Literally saw every single punch, every single the drama that was in every single fight. It's not there in Baki. I know it's a different kind of anime, and fair enough, it's more fun, quick anime, but I don't know. I think it kind of loses the magic of anime and animations when that kind of style, it's becoming more prominent, and you see more and more and more in different animes. We'll see where we're gonna go with this. But now I want to show you one of my favorites, and brutal, literally so brutal fight in Baki to the new season on Netflix. Go watch it, guys. It's so fun. It's so fun to watch. You will watch it. There is this but for me, but as a whole, as a package, it's fun. The story is fun. It's not too complicated. It's easy. It's all about fighting. It's all about martial arts. Obviously, stuff that doesn't exist most of the time, but over exaggerated body, ginormous people, but it's fun. So go watch it. But yeah, this fight. So there is, in the new season, without any spoiler, there is literally in the first episode you see, they discover this Tyrannosaurus Rex frozen. All right. And the T-Rex, he was fighting against something, and this something was frozen with the T-Rex. So this something was a human, right? It wasn't just a normal human, obviously. It was this primal giant human. It was massive. It was it has fangs and has big nails, so it's kind of like really a primitive a prime version of human. So obviously they defrost this as a discovery. It's an alive. They bring him alive. And so people, all the martial artists in the world, the biggest martial artists in the world, they wanna test their strength against this ginormous man. Raw, like he is so strong. In the series, you see how strong he is. He's so strong, nobody can beat him. So every single martial artist wants to fight. And obviously, the last one will be Baki. And whatever happens, happens. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. But one of these martial artists that wants to fight this man, this primal man, it's Jack. Which Jack we discovered Jack in the first season, I think, and Jack is the brother of Baki. Jack is a martial artist as well. He devotes his whole life to better his body and become the best, obviously, like Baki, the best martial artist. But the particularity of Jack is that he doesn't care. He's not purist. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a shit. So he starts doing steroids. He use every single chemical enhancement for his body that he can, muscle growth and all. Like he goes to under surgery to make his arms and legs longer and bigger. So it's this character in the anime that uses it doesn't. They don't even call it cheating, but obviously in real life would be cheating. He's the guy that wants to do anything possible to become the strongest and the bigger and the most scariest martial artist. So this is the fight against Jack and Pico. They call him Pico, the primal human they found. This is the fight against Jack and Pico. It's so fun. Watch it. And we watch now. This is the Pico, the primal, and this is Jack. So thank you, Saturn, for the video. And
you can take the full brunt of a blow like that straight to the head. Really impresses me are those canines of yours. Let's have a bite of.
Yeah, you can see they decide to have a bite of. This is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Watch it. The bite of. They start to biting each other. This is insane. What are we watching? And Pickles. He breaks his face with a fang and he's eating. Oh yeah, Pickle is carnivore, obviously, because it's primal. And we can see Jack without half of the face. This is insane. He's so big. Jack is ginormous. Look at the muscles. Big jump from Pico. Jack deflected Pico. Pico literally has no techniques. He's literally pure raw force. He jumps on people. He punches straight. He doesn't have no technique. But he's so strong because he used to fight against T-Rex. Jack has half of the face bited off from Pico. This is so fun. And now we saw the super fast. He's punching him while he's in the air. This is insane. Oh yeah, I hope they show it. I hope
It
they
was
show
only a
this.
thought that passed
Why
through
he
his
stopped.
mind. A memory. He's certainly not capable of
Why he
fighting
stopped
back
and
now,
he didn't
so
know.
why would Pickle just withdraw?
He didn't go.
No, don't touch him! So that even when he lost consciousness, he could still administer the world's most powerful fuck you.
Oh, Baki's so fun. You're so fun to watch. That fight is so fun. It seems short because they cut stuff in the video. But yeah, it's insane. You can see literally like the face bitten off from Jack, and it's so cruel, so fun to watch. As you can see, it's insane what you can watch in Baki, especially in the season 2. I think they push a little bit further where the bar was, from the first one, because there is this element of primal. The Pico has no moral. Like there is no really. He hits people. He hits raw meat from the body. Like there is no ethics in this, because there is the element of him coming from the era. He was fighting against dinosaurs, so there was no society. So there is that span of brutality, which is fun to watch. Especially if it's like that. And yeah, as you see, Jack, he got his face bitten off, and there's another guy that loses a leg. But I don't want to spoil it for you if you didn't watch it, guys. So go watch it. It's a fun anime to watch. But as you can see as well now in this fight, there is the element is missing of the transition, and every movement, there is a big movement only in these animations, which is a different style, just not my favorite. But as a product, Baki is super fun. And this is it, guys. Today we react to Baki. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment, share the video to people that might like animation, anime, art in general. And I will see you next week with another episode of the Artful Podcast. And from me, it's all. Bye. See you next week.